Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen. Well, there it is. That is my new Alumacraft Pro 185. It's the 2018 model. I don't think there's any more in existence besides this one. But this will be coming out here shortly. And we're going to go over it. I'm going to run through the whole boat from front to back, show you guys what I've got on it this year, and hopefully you enjoy it. Alright, well, I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to be running an Alumacraft Pro 185 again this year. This is the one that I've done a lot of, I had a lot of input in this one. But before we run through all that, there's one major announcement that I kind of announced it during Ike Live a couple of months ago, but I was going to wait until I got the boat to be able to do it. But first of all, let me look at the front deck, or the back deck, sorry. I want you guys to look at this decal I have on the back deck. It is in memory of Master Sergeant Mark McCowan. He was a Special Forces sergeant that I got to know pretty well over the last few years. And amazing guy, loved to bass fish, was a huge mentor to a lot of the SF guys that are working right now. And one of his big things, one of Mark's big things that he supported, and the whole Special Ops bass fishing team supported, was called Special Ops Survivor. And I've done a couple of videos about them. They what Special Ops Survivor is they you get these Special Ops guys that go overseas, and they die in the line of duty for some reason or another, and their wife and their children are left really not knowing how and why and everything else, and they're left, putting the pieces together. And what Special Ops Survivor does, it's a non-profit organization that helps these family members get back on their feet and get things going, and really does a wonderful job taking care of the kids and the wives. And it's one foundation that I absolutely, truly believe in. I've gotten to know the people that run it, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So the major change is from now until, I don't know, 6 months, maybe even a full year. I haven't decided on the time frame yet. But from now for a little while, you're going to not see the red hat anymore. You're going to see the Special Ops Survivor hat. I don't even know if this one's sized for me. But I'll be wearing this one in my videos from here on out for a while. In support of them, and there'll always be a link down in the description to be able to donate to Special Ops Survivor. They're amazing, and I absolutely truly believe in them. So anyway, that's what you're gonna see. Big change. Let's get into the boat. All right, so let's look at the back of the boat. I'm running another 115 horsepower Yamaha VMAX Show 4-stroke. Absolutely love it. It saved me a ton of gas, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a minute. And it is mounted to a hydraulic jack plate, which is I'm excited about. I'm excited to see if I can get any more any more speed out of this boat by using a hydraulic jack plate. And attached to that jack plate are my Power Pole Sportsmans. I got dual Power Pole Sportsmans on it. I think they're the perfect size for this boat. And oh man, I'm so excited to have them this year. Open up the back hatch. There's the craziness. It is got 3 batteries, got a 22-gallon tank, got my hydraulic power pole things, power pole pumps that I've got to mount in there solid. I haven't had a chance to mount them solid yet. But that's the back hatch. And then behind the seats, there's the live well. Pretty good sized live well. I kind of wish it was split down the center. That may be something we have to change for next season, next year, or something that I suggest to them. But and then right here we got one compartment. We got another one just like it behind the other seat. Coming forward, little kid seat. Storage up underneath there. There's all that. Tons of storage. Lots of leg room, which leaves room for maybe a cooler, another change for the next one maybe. All right, then on the console we have dual Garmin's. I really like this mounting bracket right here. I got that from Tackle Warehouse. But dual Garmin's, I think these are EcoMap 95 or 93 SVs. Gives me plenty of workspace, which is great. Right here, this is the down there. That's the jack plate up and down. This is my power pole controller. Another remote control for my power pole. Running bilge pump. It's got a recirculating pump. It's got everything I need for tournament fishing, which is great. And instead of a cigarette or a 12-volt plug, they have 2 USB plugs right there, which is nice. And this is pretty cool. This is actually a cell phone holder. You slide your cell phone right down in there, and it sits right there, which is pretty neat. I used it yesterday. It was a pretty cool little thing to have. But another change for this year is you've got the co-angler rod storage, which is okay. It'll hold 3 rods, but still, it's a place to put them, which is really good. Gets them up out of the way. All right, let's move on up to the front deck. This is their rod locker. It's got room for 10. It's got 10 rod tubes in it, so I think it's 10. Yeah, 10 rod tubes in it, so you could probably fit 12 or 13 rods in there. But I'm using it as tackle storage. So I've got all of my terminal tackle, my jigs. These are the spools that my change-out spools for my concept reels, my punch box, my jig heads, my bull shads, and bull gills, and all of the Mike Bucca swim baits, frogs, top water, 6 to 10 deep divers. A lot of this is about to change the way I label it, but square bills, lipless, deep diving crankbaits, jerk baits, rats, and then my THKO wake baits have their own box. This is a spinnerbait box. This is the Bass Mafia blade coffin that I really like. And that's that box. And we move over to my rod locker. This is why I love this locker right here. I can actually fit 25 rods in this locker, and I do carry a lot of rods. So really excited about that. It'll hold an 8-foot, probably an 8-foot rod. The longest one I have in there right now is a 711. And then this hatch is all my soft storage. I'll probably store a little bit more tackle in here, soft plastics, things like that. So my camera mounts, these are my Yellowtech camera mounts down there in the bottom. And that's it for that part. They got actual rod straps. I installed mine last time, but this one is rod straps come with it. And then another Garmin EcoMap, whatever they call it, 95 SV or 93 SV, recessed pedal well. And then the one thing I'm super excited about is the Mincola Ultrex. This is my dream trolling motor. It's what I've wanted for a long time. One that it has the functions of a digital, but has you drive it like a cable steer. It's going to take a little bit to get used to, but it's got spot lock. I'm just excited to have it. It's just, I'm an offshore fisherman mostly, and being able to have spot lock and that kind of stuff is just, it is awesome, absolutely awesome. All right, and I've got it running on an aluminum trailer. I can't remember who makes this one. Hold on a second. Oh, the Diamond City Trailers makes this one. Now, they also made my last one. This one's a little bit longer trailer than my last one, so they put a folding tongue in the way, or in it, in the way. They put a little folding tongue in there, and that makes it to where I can close my barn door. Do a little spare tire mount, and do a little walk around. You guys take a look at it. Yes, it's black. It's going to be a little bit different. I'll have to keep it clean and do a lot more cleaning than I did with that red one. Pretty cool little tires and wheels. Question that I get a lot, I mean all the time, is why aluminum over fiberglass? So I'm going to go ahead and answer that question for you. When I borrowed JJ Pollock's boat, and when I've used other people's fiberglass boats, I've never owned my own. The cost of gasoline for a day of fishing and for towing it back and forth to the lake, where it was anywhere between $80 and $100, maybe $120 sometimes. And that's expensive, especially when you do it as much as I do. So an aluminum boat makes more sense because of cost per day. You can finance the heck out of a brand new boat and get the payments super low to where you can afford it. But a lot of times you get a boat that you can't afford to run out on the water. This boat with that Yamaha motor and that aluminum trailer and everything, I towed up to Chickamauga, hour and 25 minutes. I'm at $45 a day. It's amazing how much money you can save by doing it. Back when I was at Clark's Hill and only had to drive 15-20 minutes to the lake, it was $20 a day, $20-25 a day, depending on what I did. So it's cost per day is the reason why I use an aluminum boat. Now, this boat in particular, I had them make it a tournament boat, mainly for the college guys. There's a lot of college kids out there that want a boat and their dad or whoever cannot afford a fiberglass boat. So this is your boat. This is a boat that you can afford, that you can afford to run, to go practice and everything else, and you can compete in college. And there's no reason why college angling should be limited to those guys whose daddy can afford a $60,000 boat. And so that's why I have worked with Alumacraft to build this boat and to get it tournament ready. So, and it is absolutely, you get good electronics, you get good motor, you get everything you want on this thing, and it is a dynamite tournament boat. So, and it's also for high school kids, you know, that dad wants them to get into high school angling, but he doesn't have a boat that's competitive. Top speed on this boat should be between 46 and 50 miles an hour. Like I said, I haven't figured it out yet, so I'm not sure, but soon I will. The motor's finally broken in, and it's time to get it out on the water. But like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing. Introduce them to my channel. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out of the water, go out and catch some fish, and have a great day.